The digital age has made screens more accessible and portable than ever. The full implications of screen time, exposure to young children's brains is still not fully known, but there is some concern that screen use could impact cognitive and language development. So that means we brought in our parenting contributor, Belinda Palacios. Let's talk about the three main concerns.
It's what you talked about, cognitive, language development, and then when people have mental health issues, what they have seen, and this isn't with the toddlers or infants, of course, but they have seen those mental health issues grow worse with a lot of screen time.
All right, so they gave us some guidelines, though. So parents, this is where we need to take notes. These are things that we can do to kind of help guide us through this.
Right, and these are the American Academy of Pediatric guidelines. And so basically avoid screen time at all for those kids 18 months and younger. They do have an exception in there for when you're FaceTiming with family and such, but that's more interactive because you're seeing someone. The next one is at 18 to 24 months. Introduce digital media by watching quality programming such as PBS or Sesame Street. And then at 2 to 5 years, limit the screen time to only 1 hour a day. And then they again suggest that you really use those quality programs or those quality apps that have an educational piece to it. And at age 6 and up, limit the media use and the device type to ensure that media use does not interfere with sleep and physical activity. So letting kids sit there on an Xbox or on the iPad, really encourage them that they need to be doing some other activities as well, going outside and playing, reading books, and then having that family time, that one-on-one time with family as well.
Very good. Now, in terms of the areas we were talking about, the literacy and the language development, that's the thing that really suffers from screen time, right?
It really does. And so, kids, when they're just bombarded with all of this, highly stimulating, activity, their brains are working differently than when you sit down and begin to talk to somebody or you're engaged in things that are tactile or that use gross and fine motor skills.
Right. Well, we talked about that, but what about the teens and tweens? Is it any different with them?
Screen time is, you see it with your teenagers, but what you see with those that are utilizing screens constantly, they're constantly texting or they're constantly looking at their social media, they have issues with attention, they can have some issues with retention, depending on what they're looking at, they have problems with behavior, and they also begin to have sleep disturbance. And so that is especially when you're using those screens late into the evening and night.
My girls love to FaceTime our family in Boulder.
Oh yeah?
That would be a good use of it,
That is a good use because it's engaging.
Yeah.
You're talking to family, you're talking to friends, and they're talking back to you. It's not just firing off some kind of stimulating device.
And I think maybe this is something for me too, is let's not let this take the place of socialization. Like sometimes we get home, put it down.
Right.
And let's talk.
Right, and that is so important because that is the key to relationship building when you interact with each other. And those younger kids, they learn through face-to-face contact. A screen can't teach empathy. A screen can't teach social connection. That is when you're using face-to-face contact with those babies and those toddlers.
Speaking of teaching, real quick, let's go over our coaching moment.
If you are beginning to see screen time take the place of things in your family that balances it, such as family time, reading, outings, or going outside and playing, any of those kinds of things, maybe it's time, or really it is time for you to reevaluate, reset, look at the time that you're taking for those, and set some more rules.
Love it, Belinda. Thank you so much. Coming up, last year, hundreds of toys were collected for the local Toys for Tots program. How you can help Sight Before Christmas make spirits bright for even more kids this year.